welcome back to another video. This one's a pretty amazing pickups, and it's all thanks to a friend of mine, Goon GGWP. He's an esports streamer. In the description, I'll put a link in there so you can actually check out his channel. Really amazing guy, really good friend, and this one's all thanks to him. He hooked me up with all this as a friend. He knew I was be a good caretaker for this stuff, and I'm excited to have this all to my collection. So this is an amazing pickup video, and it's going to be a doozy. There's a lot of good stuff here, and also another shout out to his another friend of ours, his brother. He actually owns a clothing line. You can actually see it. It's going to be on espionage.vr, and they have really amazing shirts like this long sleeve tee. The custom artwork on this is really nice. You can kind of see it here, Espionage VR. I'll put the link in the description as well, but an amazing shirt, good quality material, and it's pretty thick, so for the price you're getting these, it's a good value. The reason why is the material is really good, and I appreciate it, so I want to thank them for these and the opportunity. So, okay, let's get started with this stuff. It's a lot of amazing stuff. Kind of don't know where to start, but we'll start off with the first thing is a pretty big statue. So the first thing we got is actually this Link statue. It's the Dark Horse version of Link. Really amazing detail. I just need to clean it up a little bit, but this is an amazing statue I could actually put in my collection. I don't really have any statues, but this is going to be actually my first big statue that I add to my collection, and it's themed by Link, so I'm actually really excited to have this. So first item is this. Love it to death. It's really nice. I appreciate it again to my friend for giving me all this stuff as a gift. First off, we'll start off with the small stuff, so we'll start with the handheld. So first thing I got from him was actually a Game Boy portable carryall case and the strap, and also even comes with a Game Boy in really good condition. So you don't really see Game Boys complete like this in good condition. Most of them is a lot of wear and tear, but this one's amazing. He also has the owner's manual in here, which is kind of, people throw those away a lot, but super amazing pickup here. Excited to have it. So I'll put this to the side. And next up, we can go to the actually Game Boy and Game Boy Advance games. This is crazy, guys. This is going to be a big one. So first up we have is actually Kirby Nightmare in Dreamland for the Game Boy Advance. So all these games are phenomenal. I'm just letting you know. So Kirby Game Boy Advance, really good condition. Happy to have this. I love Kirby games. They're always fun to play on any kind of system. It's crazy. Like even handhelds, GameCube, Wii, they're all good games. Super Nintendo, I love playing on the Super Nintendo a lot of Kirby games. So, and Smash Brothers, a lot of people like him on there. Next up is Golden Sun for the Game Boy Advance. Awesome game. This is pretty pricey too as well. I think it's in the 60-70 range for this game. But overall, happy to have this added to collection. So like I said, a lot of heavy hitters today. Now this is the biggie. So he actually had a collection of these games. He doesn't play anymore. Happy to have it. He'd rather not sell it and give it to me and put it to my collection. So again, man, thanks a lot for these deals. So first one up is Pokemon Red. No fakes or copies on these ones. So really good to have this to the collection. Next up is crazy. Pokemon Yellow for the Game Boy. Yep. The only one I had when I was a kid was actually the red one. This is the one I started out to is with when I picked up that game. Next up, Pokemon Blue. So I got 3 colors on there for that generation time frame. So happy to have all 3 of those added to the collection. Next up, this one's the expensive one. So this one's the Pokemon Crystal version. So happy to have this game also to the collection. So heavy hitters, like I said, a lot of good stuff on this video. So it's going to be a pretty good, decent time frame and long video on this one. So happy to have all those. Next up, we have the one that's pretty nice to have, and it's crazy that this guy had this. So The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening DX, complete in box. And man, I mean complete in box, like it's clean. So if I pop this open here, I don't want to mess it up here. Really good quality. So the game with the insert still left in there in excellent condition. So happy to have it. Even the manual is like brand new, and what's it called? The manuals here, and this one too as well. The instruction booklet's in mint condition, like brand new, man. It's amazing what I got for this. So let me pop this stuff back in here, but it's incredible, man. I'm so happy and blessed to have all this stuff added to my collection. I don't want to mess it up. I'll put it to the side for now, but man, this is a lot of stuff here. Next up for this for the Nintendo handheld still is some 3DS games. So the first one up is Monster Hunter Ultimate 3. This one is, open it up real quick, sorry. It's complete with game case and manual on the backside insert. So complete in excellent condition. So first game for the 3DS is Monster Hunter. Next one up is Super Smash Bros. For the 3DS. And this one should be complete too as well. Complete game case and manual. And last one, this one's a good one too as well. Like I said, all this stuff is amazing. This guy had good taste in video games. Fire Emblem Awakening. So pretty happy to have this one too as well. Always loves playing strategy-based and tactic-based games. So Fire Emblem Awakening for the 3DS. Next up, these ones don't have cases for it, but some more 3DS games. So he also gave me this Nintendo 3DS DXL case and games inside. So the first one up we have here is Super Mario World 3D for the 3DS. Just cartridge only. Next one up is what's it called? Rayman Raving Rabbids for the DS. Next up for the DS is Sonic Classic Collection. He's he's pretty into Sonic and Sega Genesis stuff too as well. So just giving you a little hint to it. Next one up is Super Mario Brothers DS. Really good game. I played this one a lot actually when I was younger. And last one here is Beautiful Joe. I actually have Wonderful 101, which is an awesome game made by this person too as well. I used to have Beautiful Joe. I regret selling it. I had it on the GameCube. I'll pick up one again too as well. I started collecting again for the GameCube. My collection was kind of small, and then I was like thinking, oh, the prices are hot, so I'd sell some, but I regret it. So I won't do that again. So once I find some GameCube games that I need for the collection, not getting rid of it. But overall, really happy with all these Nintendo DS games and 3DS games. So that is all set. Next up, we have a NES, like the going to the consoles one. So NES. For the NES, I don't have this one. Metroid. This one's awesome for the NES, and it's in excellent condition. He gave me too as well. Like I said, this guy had really good taste in video games. So Metroid for the NES. Next up, we have Super Nintendo games. So I think out of all this collection, I only have 2 items that I have doubles of. But for me, it's more like the story behind it. I actually want to keep those ones that he gave me and swap them out for my other ones. Even if the condition is not as good, it's the story that's behind it. It goes well with me, and I like having to have my video games with a story behind it. So those ones are the keepers. So first up we have here is actually Jurassic Park for the Super Nintendo. I think this is one of the things I have, I think. But this one's in excellent condition too, but still, this one's going to the collection. Even if it was in worse condition, I'd keep this in the collection. It's just the memories of it. So first up, Super Nintendo. Next one is actually a pretty pricey one too. It's Doom Troopers for the Super Nintendo. Excellent condition. This guy, like I said, this guy took care of his stuff really well. So he's a really good guy. So Doom Troopers for the Super NES. That's actually a fun game to play. And last again, Kirby Superstar, 8 games in 1. I remember this is kind of more like the earlier stages of Mario Party style because it's mini games in there. But really liked playing this when I was younger too as well. Didn't have it, always rented it when I had got the chance. So excellent condition for this one. All right. Next up, we could start with some older generation games again too as well. We'll go to the Sega since we were talking about it a little bit earlier. First thing we have is the complete. These are in boxes, but no, this one doesn't have a manual. It's a Cliffhanger for the Sega Genesis. But the thing is, for Sega Genesis, it's a must. It's a must to have the cases for these. These things are nostalgic when it comes to cases. You can't take away from this. You know, N64, Super Nintendo, the cardboard boxes. It's not as good as Sega Genesis collecting these originally in the cases. So for Sega Genesis, I try to get the cases complete. Or just, even if it doesn't have the manual, at least the case in the game. Because when these are on the shelf, they look really good. So Cliffhanger for the Sega Genesis. Next one, it's a pretty good hitter, hard hitter too as well. It's going to be Streets of Rage for the Sega Genesis. Even has the tab on it still. It's crazy. It's amazing, man. So this one's just game, case, and manual complete. And look at that. It's in fantastic condition. So finding this stuff nowadays is really hard to find quality Sega Genesis. A lot of the stuff I see has really bad labels, and his stuff is really nice that he brought over. So really happy to have that too as well. And last but not least, this one's a really expensive game for the Sega Genesis, and that is Shining Force. And this one is just game and case. But man, still has the tab and everything on this. It's crazy. But Sega Genesis, Shining Force, happy to have it. My collection of Sega Genesis is not that big, but with these ones, it kind of makes me want to kickstart it and get into high gear with this stuff. So happy to have this to the collection. Like I said, it's kind of hard to find Sega Genesis games in good condition. So I try to look, but like I said, it's pretty pricey for this stuff when you want it in good quality condition. You can get cheap stuff, cartridge only, but for Genesis, I do want to collect it in box. So happy to have these 3 added to my small collection. Next up we have is actually the PS2 we'll go for. and Xbox 360. Just one Xbox 360 game, and we'll go with it, and that's Prey for Xbox 360. Like I said, it's all good games here, man. So Prey, I know it's not that pricey. Don't have this one. I actually played this once, and I enjoyed it, so ready to play it again. So really good game, complete game case and manual. Of course, I'll be taking off these these prices. I don't really like to keep them because I'm kind of OCD with it. I like to keep it symmetrical and have all these removed so they all match up. So Prey for the Xbox 360. Next up here we have is actually just a disc only in a generic case, but it's a good game. And this one is Rogue Galaxy for the PS2. So I'll probably try to find a case for this and just keep this disc. Or if I find a complete one, I'll swap out the disc and keep this one. The reason why, like I said, when it comes from a friend as a gift, might as well keep it the original one that I was gifted. So happy to have that. Like I said, the stories are awesome with these and how people pick these up. And you know, when it comes to other people purchasing items from other people, I enjoy hearing the story of how they got it when they were kids and they played it, and now they're passing it on to somebody else. But next one up is Shin Megami Tensei Digital Devil Saga. Good game, going up in price from Atlas. Really good games back then. PS2 really had some good strategy, RPGs, action games. PS2 was a heavy hitter with games. They did a lot of good games on the PS2, and I'm happy to have this one as well added to the collection. This one's complete game case manual, and the disc is in excellent condition if you notice that. So really good quality games. Next up is Champions of Noras for the PS2, and case is in excellent condition. It's complete game case and manual. We'll pop out the backing. If you can look, really good condition. Like I said, even if these had scratches, it's easy with a resurfacer to kind of fix these and get them back to its glory. So next up is Shadow of the Colossus. This one's a blockbuster rental version one. The reason why you can tell by the case, and it's pretty cool to see that blockbuster label on there. So it's just the case, the insert is original. So it's insert and disc, and they're, like I said, they're all in really good condition. So happy to have Shadow of the Colossus. I played this one and the other one that's coming up a lot on the PS2. Next one up is Eco for the PlayStation 2. I liked playing this game a lot. It was a lot of fun. It's actually a good game, and this one's complete game, case, and manual. We'll pop the disc, the blue version disc, and no scratches on it, and we'll place it to the side. Like I said, a lot of good games here. So next up, for the last thing for the PS2 is actually Fatal Frame, based on the true story. This one is complete game, case, and manual. Fatal Frame, man. So I have like Silent Hills and all that stuff, so horror games are really fun. Slight scratching on this one, but easy to resurface. So happy to have this one, and this one's a pretty big one to pick up. You know, these games are at the prices of brand new games. So happy to have this added to the collection too as well. Next up we have is PS3. For PS3 I have 3 games. First one is going to be the Eco and Shadow of Colossus collection. Gotta have both of them in the same one, so pretty nice to have both of them. I'll probably play the Eco and Shadow of Colossus on the PS3 since it's a remastered version of it, better quality picture and graphics wise. And this one is in excellent condition, game case and manual, and it still even has the receipt on here too as well. So happy to have that one, of course, and 2 heavy hitters in one game. So this is really nice to have. Next up is not a heavy hitter, but it's a fun game. It's Ratchet and Clank Tools of Destruction. And this one is complete game, case, and manual. I didn't have this game actually. Like I said, I only had 2 of the games in this collection that were doubles, and we have one more left that was a double. But I'll be keeping those ones, like I said, because since the story behind it is better than what I did was just, you know, yard sales, thrift shops, Goodwills. These ones have a better story behind it. So this one is complete, and the disc is in excellent condition. And lastly, for the PS3, what we have here is Sly the Collection. This is actually a pretty pricey game. I think it's in the 40s to, I think, $40 range, $30, $40 range for this game. And back then it was pretty cheap when, you know, collecting wasn't as big in the early, mid stages of PS3. So this one is a really fun game, and it has all 3 of the Sly Cooper. So happy to have that. It's complete game, case, and manual, and disc is in excellent condition. So I remember playing, I think it was Sly 2 is the one I played a lot of, as when I was way back when, I guess you can call it. But first and third one I haven't really played too much. Would like to try it out though. But Sly Cooper collection for the PS3. And last but not least, this one's full of really good games. So high price games, really good games to have to your collection. So first off, we'll start with the lowest one, and that is Tekken 3. but a doozy. This game is fun. So, a versus fighter match game. I played a lot of this. I think Kazama and Yoshimitsu was my favorite characters to play as Jin. So, really good game. Good fond memories of me younger in high school playing this game a lot. What can I say? It's Tekken, man. One of the best fighting games they made out there, you know, for 3D dimensional characters. Really good game. I really like doing the combos and how they showed you in the moves listing and actually demonstrates it for you. So really, really good game to have in the collection. This one had a cracked case on it, but good recommendation, you know, going to Goodwill, buying cheap CDs, picked up the case, replaced it with this one. Now it's like in excellent condition. So really good quality, and forgot to show you the backside of the disc, really good condition on the disc. All right, next up, here's another good one. It's going to be Ape Escape. Like I said, it's just amazing. All this stuff is amazing. So Ape Escape for the PlayStation 1. And this one is complete. It's kind of loose here, but it's not broken. So game case and manual in excellent condition. Let me pop the disc out to show you real quick. And really good condition. Happy to have this added. I remember playing this a little bit. I don't remember it fully, but I know it was a three-dimensional kind of adventure game. Kind of reminds me of, I don't even know how to explain it, Spyro kind of style gameplay. So really good game, Ape Escape, and I know it's going up in value too as well. A lot of these PS1s are starting to climb, like every system's kind of climbing. So people are trying to get back to their nostalgic younger days and collecting for these systems. So next up, this one is the one I actually have a double of, and this is the one I'm going to be keeping. And good thing it's actually in better condition than mine. So it's going to be Final Fantasy Chronicles, so it's going to be Final Fantasy 4 and Chrono Trigger. I actually played this. I have the Chrono Trigger for Super Nintendo, but I actually like playing this one because of the animated movie scenes in it. And this one's a lot easier to play on the PlayStation, so graphics are a little bit better. Gameplay is still the same, but it also has those added movie scenes too as well. So if you know, it has the Dragon Ball Z artist coming from this one. So really good collection to have and add to it. So happy to have this again. Wish it was the Black Label one, but those are hard to find. These ones you can still find them everywhere, and like I recommend this. They're not expensive, and they're good games to play. That Chrono Trigger, especially if you want to play it for cheaper instead of having the original Super NES, this is what you want to do. Pick up the greatest hits version, and you can play the Chrono Trigger in good quality. All right. Next up is I have this. Oh, I actually have this game too as well, but mine was loose, so I didn't have the case for it. And this one's Black Label, so happy to have this. Is Final Fantasy VIII for the PlayStation. So this one is complete, has all the game case manuals, and it actually has the inserts in it too. So great quality, good condition game. Happy again. Like I said, I'm sorry I keep saying happy again, but this is just amazing set of amount of games I got for high quality. And I'm glad to have it. It's just unreal. So happy, ready, excited to add this to the collection. My PS1 is actually growing phenomenally. It's huge. It's getting big now. So it's getting into the close to the 100 range. So next up is one game I did have when I was younger, and that is Legend of Dragoon. And this one's complete, the greatest hits version. I don't really mind having Black Label or greatest hits. It doesn't matter to me as long as I could still play the game. So it's complete game case and manuals. And I actually like this game a lot. Reason why is it's that turn-based, but also has to have the timing right when you push a triangle, circle, square to actually do a more additional damage. So it's kind of like, reminds me of Parappa the Rapper. You have to hit it in the perfect timing, and you actually do more damage with it, and you can make your combos last longer. So really recommend playing this game. Really good RPG. Really good storyline too as well. So this one's on my high list. It's not an expensive game. I think in the 60 range, 70 range from price charting. But this game is really fun to play, and I recommend it to anyone. This one is a cheaper version game, so this one would be good for anybody who's starting a collection and into our RPGs. Next up, second to last, this one, I guess this is really popular and the price is going up on this one. The reason why is it's on Netflix right now, and I think the series just ended. But man, it was such a good anime TV series that they animated, and that is Castlevania Symphony of the Night. Music is awesome, the graphics are awesome, side-scrolling Castlevania game. It's just all around. I remember playing this a lot. This is a really fun game. So Castlevania Symphony of the Night, complete, excellent condition, light scratches, really nothing at all on this thing, and happy to have it again. It's clearing up all the expensive games for me, heavy hitter games to my PS1 collection. So, and last but not least, this is probably the most expensive game out of the listings here. doesn't matter, ever, all of them are games that I liked playing and I remember playing. I played majority, like 90% of these games when I was younger, and it's insane. You know, it brings back a lot of memories, and I know a lot of people who watch this channel are into that, you know, collecting, playing these. I'm a collector, but I also like playing my games a lot. You shouldn't just let it sit there, you know. Even though they're expensive games, you shouldn't just let it sit there. But last but not least, you can kind of see from the little angle I had here, it's actually Toomba for the PlayStation 1, and this, it's just crazy. Toomba in its complete and excellent condition. Happy to have it again. One game he wants, if I ever find it, he's getting it, which is Jersey Devil for the PS1. It's kind of like an insert here. It's kind of a teaser to him all the time. So I'm going to actually, if I ever find that game, or if I get a good deal on, I'm picking it up for him and sending it his way, because what he did for me was amazing, and he's a good friend. And like I said, if you're liking this video, go over to his Twitch stream, subscribe to him, and watch it. It's really good quality. He also has merchandise that'll be up on his website, so check it, take a look, and enjoy it, all right? But other than that, really good recap. A lot of games, like I said. Really nothing that was bad. It was just phenomenal. Next should be coming up this week or next week, another video games pickup from Video Games Monthly, so I'll do that for the month of June. That should be coming in. They said they shipped them out already, and that'll be my next video that I have on this channel. Other than that, next week too as well, I'll probably do another video pickups from Goodwill and other places that I pick up stuff. Like I said, it's not going to be as good quality as this, but this is amazing. Happy to have it. And again, thanks for watching today. Hope you like it. Share, like, and subscribe, and we'll see if we can get higher into the hundreds range. I know I'm steadily growing this YouTube channel, and later on, hopefully, the quality will get better. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care.